Hey everyone, welcome to the Mariel Header. My name is Mariel, and today I'm gonna show you everything I got at IMATS. I had a good time. The amount of bags is ridiculous. There was like one or two things in each bag. So I went to IMATS 2018. It was a couple of weeks ago. I've been playing with everything I got, so I'm gonna show you everything, talk to you a little bit about my experience, the products, what I thought of IMATS, and what else. I am wearing some of the products I bought, so you can see those in action as we speak. And first, let's talk a little bit about IMATS. IMATS is the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. It is held in Pasadena, California for a short weekend. There are a few days where it is only a pro-only event. I don't have my pro card yet. I didn't even look into it. I totally forgot that IMATS was happening until I got an email in December about, hey, you know, IMATS is in January, and I immediately got my ticket. So I wasn't too prepared, but I just bought the ticket anyway. I bought a ticket for a class, and then for Saturday, to get in on Saturday, it was like 60 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal as a ticket price. You are gonna find a lot of discounts. Some of the discounts aren't that great. It's just like a couple of bucks off the regular price, but you're also paying for the experience. And I've been to a couple of conventions in Pasadena, and I just love Pasadena. It's a great little town to go to a convention, to relax. There's lots of great restaurants, and it's just a very pleasant part of LA. The convention center isn't too big. Also, you get to see so many amazing makeup artists that you know from Instagram and just beauty in general. I saw Danessa Myricks, I saw Kevin James Bennett, I saw the whole Kat Von D beauty team, I saw Jordan Liberty, who else? Ooh, Alyssa, better known as Alyssa Marie Artistry for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I saw, let's see, another San Diego beauty vlogger, Looks by Lexington. I saw Alexandra Metal Clown, who I didn't recognize at first. I saw her face and I was like, who is she? She was standing right next to me talking to people, and people were taking pictures with her, and I was like, I can't place her. Those were the big names of people that I immediately recognized, but there was just tons of makeup artists, and I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty nervous. I felt totally like a noob, and it was a weird feeling. I hadn't been to the convention before, so I didn't know what to expect, and I went alone. Even though I have friends in LA that I was visiting, like to the convention, I went alone. So yeah, and I still wasn't over my weird cold that just wouldn't go away, so my energy was low, my voice still really hurt, so I wasn't talking that much. But it was a really great just little retreat to just look at all of these brands that I'm always following online, or, you know, shopping online. It was great to like actually see the products in person, touch them, talk to the people at the booths, and, you know, just like really get into it. So if you're a big fan of makeup, even if you're not a pro, if you're not working in makeup, but I don't know, you are into like vlogging, Instagram, or you're just a makeup enthusiast, I really recommend you go, especially if you're in California. Like, there's no excuse not to go if you're in like the LA to San Diego region. Now, there are plenty of brands at the convention. I didn't even get to shop all of them. I just went one day. I had limited time. Based on like the chit chat that I was hearing around me, people were saying that the convention was dead, and I thought it was slow, but I thought, oh, this is really pleasant if this convention isn't that packed. But there were times where lines for like the Anastasia booth were just crazy. And for someone who's cruelty-free and vegan, you're gonna be able to find enough products to come back home like really happy. So yeah, we're just gonna go right in. Alright, so the first booth that I stopped at was Sigma. I was finally able to get some brushes a few months back, but there were some that I was like, I really wish I can see them in person, to touch, like, just see the shape, the size. The website is really good at describing the products, but sometimes you just gotta see stuff in person, so I was really psyched to buy these brushes. So the first one I got, oh, and by the way, I used some of these for my current look, so excuse me if they are a little dirty. This is the Sigma Edge Kabuki, which has this awesome shape. I thought this was gonna be totally useless, but oh my god. Okay, people use this a lot for foundation, but I like using it for powders because you can literally just like stamp this right here for all of your powders. You can just drag this here. You can use a little tip just to go right in between your brows, down the bridge of your nose, stamp it around your eyebrows, and this is a must, especially if you're working fast, like you're doing a makeup job and you just gotta get stuff done. Ooh, this is gonna save you so much time. Okay, I got the Strobing Fan F42 and the Lash Fan E04. Let me put these down. These two little skinny little fans. So this little one is basically to just paint over the top of your fake lashes or your mascara. But I kind of like, since I have very little space between my brow and my moving eyelid, like it's a very tiny space to work with, so I like to use this to add like a little highlight here under my brow, on my brow bone. And this one is basically for strobing, so just like tiny little highlights here and there. Very handy. This is the Duo Fiber Powder Blush in F15. I've also been loving this. It is like the perfect size to just kind of buff out your blush. And that's it. I got two freebies. I got a liquid brush cleaner, which I've been using, and it's just magnificent for cleaning brushes. So that's gonna be great. And this is what? No. Oh, a little travel brush. This is the shader. Fancy. Let's see if my lights will adjust. Magic. So this was a great buy. I wish I could have gotten 100 more brushes, but that'll be good for now. Now, the next booth I visited was RCMA. I used the Vincent Quijo palette for makeup jobs. It's just such a versatile palette. Now, they came out with some new products, but I ended up buying something that they already had before. This is the Cream Blush palette. This is the first one. I already played with a few of the colors, and they're just so good. They're not sticky, they just kind of leave the pigment, and it just blends out so beautifully. And on top of that, you know, if you're like me and your face just basically like absorbs any kind of blush, putting down a cream blush before you put on the powder blush just really helps it, you know, seem like you're actually wearing blush. And that was it for RCMA. That is the one lonely thing in this huge bag. Next, I went to Sugarpill, and oh my god, I forgot to mention, I saw Shrinkle there with her majestic makeup, as always, adorable. This was a great little booth. And in the bag, I got this cute little Sugarpill sticker. Now, the Sugarpill prices were amazing. I was really impressed. I wish I could have gotten more stuff, but it was worth the admission price just to go to the Sugarpill booth. So I got this liquid lipstick that is always out of stock. It is the Kimchi liquid lipstick. It is this beautiful lavender. I can't wait to wear this. And I got the loose eyeshadow in Penelope, which is just a beautiful, they put a dark, like a crimson red lipstick on my hand, and they're like, just put it on top and you'll see. And I was sold. I also got the Goldilocks loose eyeshadow, which is a very pearly reflective gold that I think is also going to look beautiful on many skin tones. So these are just, they're just essential. And I also got 3 pressed eyeshadows. Now, if you go online, they are very clear on labeling what's vegan and what isn't. I've been wanting to create my own pro palette from them, but just, I don't know. I was like, first I'll get a few and then I'll eventually get the palette. I got white, yellow, and this beautiful seafoam green kind of that I'm wearing on my eyelids. The yellow eyeshadow is Butter Cupcake. I also got the matte white, which is taco. Not like Mexican taco, but like octopus Japanese taco. Now, ever since the 90s, I wanted an eyeshadow color just like this. It's not too blue, it's not too green, it's not too dark, and it's not too light. It is just perfect. After Sugarpill, I went to the House of Lashes booth. So this is a really cute canvas bag. I think this is just gonna be one I'm gonna carry around more often. All the pretty things. For the Sephora sale, I got like a little collectible gem box, and it had the iconic minis, and I really like those, so I wanted to try more of them. So right now I am wearing the Siren mini, which is pretty similar to the Ardell 600s. They're like this very dolly, spiky lashes, and they have a very thin band, so they're super easy to apply. I also got the Wispy minis, and these, okay, these are like one of my top 3 lashes now. So I don't know if you can see that there are some little strands of hairs that are just longer than the rest of the lashes, so it just makes your eyes look like so flirty and fluffy and light, and I love that. Since I have a very limited space between my eyelash and my brow, I have to choose small lashes, so these are gonna be perfect. I got another pair of the iconic minis and the Noir Fairy minis, so fantastic. I also took a picture at their booth. Here it is. Me with a giant pair of lashes, grinning like a fool because everything is just great that day. After House of Lashes, I stopped at the Jouer booth. They did not give me a bag, so I just put these in my purse. As you saw in my Christmas haul, I got all of their minis, so I wasn't there to look at the lip colors, but I kind of wanted to see the highlighters. There was a mini collection released for this holiday season where you could get 3 little mini highlighters, but I didn't get that one, so I wanted like a full size. So I got these 2. I got Rose Quartz and Citrine. I'm currently wearing Rose Quartz, just a very cute pearly pink, and Citrine is more of like a goldeny highlighter. It's so pretty. These are just so soft, and I feel like they give off like this beautiful little shine. Let's see. There's Rose Quartz and there's Citrine. So a little pinky, a little gold.